While we are driving and making our way to the mine site, an interesting fact and story which took place in the area of where we will be walking towards the mine is the Battle of Mynydd Hyddgen. The Battle of Mynydd Hyddgen took place between the Welsh and English in June 1401. It was part of the Welsh revolt of 1400s to 1415, led by Owain Glyndwr against the English rule. Its location was on the western slopes of Pumlummon near the Ceredigion Powys boundaries, which is basically where we are going to be looking for the mines. The settlers were reinforced by a large force of English soldiers and Flemish mercenaries. This was Owain's early base as his rebellion started and spread. It is estimated that his force at this stage amounted to 500 men, just a third of the attacking force, and some records such as the Annals of Owain Glyndwr, written by Gruffydd Hiraethog many years later in 1550 and based on earlier accounts that have not survived, put his force at just 120 men. It is thought that Owain's force would have been made up mostly of archers mounted on hill ponies that would have been well suited for travelling across boggy or mountainous regions, such as where we will be exploring shortly. The English-Flemish army, meanwhile, would have generally consisted of infantry with small light cavalrymen supporting them. Despite having decent equipment, many of the English-Flemish soldiers were lacking in military experience, and there was a general lack of discipline within their army. The precise location of the battle is not known, and little is known of the course of the battle itself. Mynydd means mountain in Welsh. However, it is known that Glyndwr's army was able to fight back these attackers despite being outnumbered and on the low ground, killing 200, chasing the main force away and making prisoners of the rest. It can be assumed that Owain's success lay in the maneuverability of his light troops. The English army, being more heavily laden, would have had more trouble traversing the marshy ground of the valley that we will be in shortly. As we drive over the dam and we pass the parking area, there is a memorial dedicated in 1977 intended to commemorate Owain Glyndwr's victory at Hyddgen in 1401. It is a simple monument fitted for the stark wilds of the countryside surrounding it. And we can say one other thing for certain about this construction of stone: it is not in the right place, as the exact location of the battle is not known exactly.
Alright guys, hope you're doing well. We've done a lot of off-roading with a wee little car to try and get to this mine. This last section is too rough for a car. I've had a 4x4. Away we go. Maybe in the future, but as it's raining, I'll put you away until we get closer, until we find something of interest. So that's the views we got at the moment. Desolate, and that is our way forward. So I'll see you a little bit further on. Right guys, so we walked on a little bit further. We were over there, come all the way over, all the way down. Here's the first sign of the miners' workings. Not quite sure what that was, I'll have a look. I've actually got Owain Lord's book in the car. That way we're going. So when we find something more interesting, I'll come back to you. So guys, don't know if you can see, I didn't film it as I walked past. We'll put some pictures of it. See that stone structure there? It does show a shaft around here. Maybe it's, I'm not quite there yet, but on one of these straits there's a shaft, so to speak, like a maybe adits below, but nothing obvious yet. And I haven't even looked at my sat nav Google pins for the levels, so hopefully we'll check that first, and hopefully we'll find some underground for you, even if not some epic scenery from the mid Wales. So yeah, seen two hikers early on, and it's a good job I hadn't put my wetsuit on, because they'd be thinking, what the hell is he doing up this way with a wetsuit on? But there's still time for someone to turn up, so I'll stop yakking and we'll head that way into the rain. Right guys, so the water is seen different distance. That's where we've just walked from, across here, all the way around and all the way up. We can't be far off from the mine now. It should be down here somewhere. When we did the off-roading with the Kia car, we were actually looking for this mine, or to get as close as we could to the mine. We managed to get to that shed in distance on the top of the hillside, but the section from the shed, obviously around this way, is proper 4x4 pardon me, proper off-road 4x4 stuff. So we're using the good old elbow grease and manpower. So hopefully we'll be at some workings of some kind shortly. When I spoke to you last, I was stood there and we've come to the puddle of water, which is usually a giveaway, and a tiny spoil heap. But unfortunately can't get into this one. You can see the hole there, and obviously it needs a good trench, and you would get in it, but that would be a lot of hard work out here. So let's go onwards and find the next one. I can't tell if that's a spoil heap over there or not. Looks like it's something over there. So we'll see on the next one. Hopefully the next one is more open. Sorry for the huffing above it. Oh, so what a mission to get to this mine. It's nearly killed me, literally. So we've come from probably the other side of the mountain above my nail. So all the way round, we had to come all the way round to the buildings over there, all the way around, and try to scramble through the boggy crap over there, which I thought would be better. Managed to find some workings. We will try and go straight across the bog just to cut all that out. I'm not sure if you can see near the top, around about there somewhere, you can see a spoil heap. I'd like to check that out before leaving. It all depends on the time and how dark it is. Now, if I get to that one before dark, back to a track for dark, I don't mind walking back in the dark. So anyway, after seeing that blocked adit, first of all, we come to a filled in shaft here. See the spoil heap here. Sorry, I'm heavy breathing. I am knackered. And I still haven't got rid of this cold. Rock looks pretty barren up here. So I don't think there's anything higher up. We'll have a look down here. We're hoping there's an adit down here. If not, we'll see some of the spoil heaps on the way up. Some of the miners' cottages, I think, maybe upside there. There's some more foundations. And we'll check down here and then we'll head over. Right guys, so we were just up there, where that shaft is up there. We just come down to here, which is a flooded shaft, so it's not promising well for this adit below. We'll have a look below here now in case there's adits. If not, we will head straight over to about there, but we'll just check down the bottom here first in case there's any adits there. And we also found some samples, to at least bring back some samples for the lads. The A-team, or Explorer and Irishman explores, and mines and man caves. So back as I expected. Here's the adit, and it looks as if it's to the ceiling. There's a good chance we can drain it out with a bit of help with manpower. Just drop it down a foot or two. So this might be when we've got access to a 4x4. Hint hint, it's the mines and man cave. If we can get out to the road in the 4x4, well, green lane, if we could get here with a 4x4, we could probably drain this. It looks like it's empty to here, it's just the reeds, you know, little trench. Nearly just stand on it in waders, press it down, it will go. So I'm going to leave this one now. I'm going to put all the samples that I found for the lads and somehow try and cross straight across to the spoil heap there, up to a track, and try and find the lead or tramway up to the mine up there. We might have a signal by the time we get up there. So I will see you next to the spoil heaps. We were checking two shafts and adit over here But I'm definitely going to come back with a shovel, hopefully with some off-road wheels to get you. Don't mind walking, especially in the summer. Epic views, epic. And in fact, hindsight, it was a lot easier just to go straight across. Just cross one river, which I found the crossing point, than going all the way around, back. Hopefully, I don't see any hikers because of all the awesome samples I've found. I've got a ton of weight in my bag, so if I do carry my wetsuit over my shoulder just to make room for samples for the lads. By the time you watch this video, obviously the AT would have had the samples, so hopefully you enjoy them. So there's a lot of like open cut workings, like trenches. There's one they've done here. There's one here. It might have been an adit back in the day, don't know. It's got that feel to it, but it looks a bit narrow, so maybe they were just searching. Don't know. It could be something else. If I know the historian will know better. I'm pretty sure this is, or this would have been the accommodation for the miners. I'm pretty sure. I'm led to believe. And if we got some daylight, I don't think you'll be able to see, even if I zoom in. Right in the middle of my nail, above my nail, see a clump of trees. That's about halfway. There's some old shepherd ruins there. Hopefully we'll show them to you on the way back. So our next goal is to head up, I was showing you earlier on, nearly to the top of that hill, mountain, whatever you call it. We were just down there where the foundations were. Down there looks like a water wheel has been filled in. I just want to see you come back to you. This looks like a tramway coming up this way, and just below us you can just see the leat as well. So hopefully this will take us up to the level up there, and hopefully we actually get to see some underground. But even if we don't see some underground, look at the views. It's spectacular. So even if there's no underground, being out in the fresh air, trying to get this cold, it's good to the soul. Oh, thought I'd take you to the last spoil heap of the day. So we've basically come from the other side over there, the other side, all the way back up here, up to here. And now we're on our last leg. Haven't needed I haven't needed the wetsuit yet. There's always the last one, so but hopefully we don't need to. Oh, this is getting a little bit dicey. Got used to running just in case we go arse over tit. No place that you want to go arse over tit. Not sure if this was an old miner's path that's overgrown or just a sheep track. I absolutely finished. My legs are done, my back is done. All worth it, all worth it. Some cool colours on the rocks. I don't know if you can see it. Different stratification or layers in simple. Oh my god. Oh, so Harpoon's going to get tired. Oh. No, we've done well there. We haven't fallen really until now. So look at the greenery here. The moss. Is this an adit or an open cut? Doesn't actually look like an adit. We will find out together. It's an adit, I think. I've worn out the headbutt padding. Oh. Look at this. I won't even go in with my bag, I don't think. If right, let's have a look, see what's inside this one together. I only seen what I could. Yes, for you ladies, we're wearing a wetsuit. Like I said earlier, it's pointless bringing wetsuit and waders just in case. You might as well use the one. I knew the other adit that we looked at last, that one was going to be basically up, same as the pearl mine, you know, to your chin. But it's, I think the last time I've read about that one being looked at was in 2019. So it's been needing, oh fuck, pardon my French. Oh, it was deeper than I expected. So luckily the waders would have done it, but the wetsuit is fine. I've only done my wetsuit up to my waist and tied it off. So it goes as far as I can see. You can see the water level. You can see bubbles coming from my wetsuit. Water's nice and clear now and shiny. So there's not a huge great deal of waste rock outside, so I'm not expecting to see a lot. There's some colours coming through there. Yeah, I'm not expecting a hell of a lot, but the unexpected ones sometimes turn out to be the greatest ones. So you can't judge a book by its cover. It's really weird. See all the lichen and stuff like that, looks, and splashes of water. Looks like specks of gold, like. Someone's looking in there. Oh, a little splash there made it look like if there was something in the water. But so we've today we've seen some awesome scenery. Some of mid Wales most spectacular scenery. Between the off-roading in the car, trying to get to here, and the mammoth walk after as well. This is either the #1 most remotest mines of the Plynlimmon mines, or it's #2. If it's #2, I've done #1 and #2, something like that. Note coming in. Looking back out to the portal. I just had a shiver down my spine, and as if I was to step on someone's grave. It's the feeling I had then. Look at the cracks in the rock, fractures everywhere. I haven't seen any tallow candles or anything as yet as in artefacts, but we'll film in and on the way out just in case we miss anything, especially when you're on your own. You do have a habit of missing stuff. Lots of rocks stacked to the side here. So cool formation. Nothing pointing out as yet. Just a splash. The water sounds as if there's a footstep behind me. Don't know if you can see on the camera how shiny all this is. That's a rocket solid too. Seems to be a lot of rock pushed to the sides. I thought that was a pick handle at 1 second. Could be, but most probably a cross tie for the rails. Oh, that's cool. So we do a right-hand rule. Can't see it. Look, quite sulfuric. I'm no geologist. I don't pretend to be an expert. I'm learning myself every day with geology, little bit by little bit. So, also see a chisel. You can see where the head's been hit with a hammer on the rusticles, and you can just see the point on the end. That's cool. See the shot over there. And we've come to the end of this one. So, no artefacts apart from our bar. Yeah, you can tell we've run out of the load. Yeah, so that's why we stopped. Very different rock to what I'm used to seeing. I love how it curls around like this. So, right hand rule, so we turn right and we head in. Clear formations that have dried out. That's cool. Oh, I was nearly going to trip over my own feet there. So as I expected, it didn't go too far. So don't think that's original. We've got more 19, can you see that? 1960 or 80. And more modern. That could be an older, I can't really tell if that's original. I know what is original. Well, it could well be original, because this is what the miners used to do. I'm just purposely missing what's by my feet. Yeah, it's can't see any artifacts at the back here, but you can see a pish hole. The rock is having a pish. So, what I was hiding from you when I was checking the end of that adit is the only one I've ever seen in any of mine. But look at the basket here. So that is a long forgotten iron mesh basket for carrying stemming. So stemming, which is basically clay, is what they used. They would have put this dynamite shot in here, stemmed the end of it, put a fuse wire, poked a hole with a copper rod through the centre, push the plastic wire, fuse wire through into the thing, tapped it, sealed it with the tamping rod, which we've seen in other mines. But this is the only basket I've ever seen. And if I'm actually going off a book, a very well known book, and Mr. Lord states it dates from the 1870s, this basket does. But also, what is also spectacular, this is the only second one I've seen underground, smoking pipe. Look at the pattern on that. Shame it wasn't in one piece. It could well be under the basket, but look at the pattern on it. Can't see a maker's mark on it. But look at the pattern. I bet it's probably still got tobacco or burnt tobacco still inside it. We'll start heading back out to the portal and head back towards the car. So we've just come back, started to go out, just done a short, and it's a good job you look on the way out as well as on the way in. We didn't see on the way in the blasting cord. See it there? I'm not going to touch it, it's too brittle. See it there? Just checking there's no dynamite or bones. Bones, not dynamite. We, you know who you are. I'm taking a piss. So yeah, let's keep the camera rolling just in case we've missed something else. You never know. Loads of water coming in there. See the cracks in the rock. So don't think I missed anything else. So I'll see you on the outside. Alright guys, we're out to the mine safely. Still daylight. I nearly went to walk out here, but look at the oh yeah, so don't walk in stuff like that, because you could end up like quicksand. I don't even know if it's safe to come out here. Just this is okay, but yeah, that. So I'm gonna slowly head back to the car. Yeah, I'm leaving my wetsuit on. Hopefully it'll dry out by the time we get back. I've got dry clothes on me, but I'm just so tired. I want to head back. So if it doesn't go too dark, I think the nights are reaching out now anyway. There's an old shepherd's ruins of a shepherd's hut and buildings, and you can see the different stone walls, which is quite cool. I'll show you them on the way back if we can. If not, there'll be an outro, sorry. So yeah, we'll see you hopefully back towards the car, that way somewhere. Guys, you've got to see these views. Spectacular views. I'm actually done. So, see a little bit of water in the distance. That's the way back to our transport. So we're keeping it high up on the top. There's no point going down and following the rough track. Try and stay high up. It's reasonably smooth. And we're leaving the Welsh sheep alone. We don't need to worry them. So I'll see you a little bit further back down towards that way. So we go off the mountain from the Adit up the top. We are getting closer to home. You can see the boat, the water better. I've got a load of off-roaders kind of behind me. They'll probably be thinking, what the fuck's going on with somebody walking with wetsuit on the fucking on top of the mountain. It is crazy. But I think the gear on my back gives it away. So you might see him coming up now.
There's a big rock there, like, can you just see it sticking out? Just come beside me here, like that.
One.
Just come beside me.
That's a good mate, right? So I've been up to here in the water already. So do mine.
With you falling.
Right. So we're at the farmstead of a shepherd's place. Quite a grand little building actually. Oh, look, pardon my French. It's awesome. You can see a fireplace inside. We're done for today. So thanks for watching. Smash the like, share videos out, and we'll see you on the next crazy mad adventure. Peace for now.
Land of Wales, where history whispers in the wind's tales, and Gareth's spirit